Well, just turned up down at Carlton Towers. It's the 18th of October. We just took Carlton Towers on lease. It's my first night back since we've taken it on lease. It's 6 o'clock at night. I'm on an overnighter. We'll be up and off at about half five in the morning. We've over the past month or two, a select few of us have been doing a couple of overnighters here and there. My first few overnighters resulted in 3 fish, £19 two biggest. We had 1 mirror, about £14, which is one of the only ones that we've seen. We believe there may be 2 or 3. So far, while we've been out in the boat, we believe there to be around about 30 to 35 fish. We've seen what we believe to be maybe a handful of mid-20s, again all commons, and possibly what looked to be a scraper 30 common, and also a mirror that looked into maybe mid-30. We saw these at a distance up the other end of the lake, so we couldn't really be too sure. Records from this lake going back to the last 4 or 5 years that we've found do mention a possible 30 common and an upper 20 mirror, around about £28. It's had a bit of neglect on here for the last few years now, and we believe that the mirror could be easily now touching mid-30s. The lake is 10 acres and it's basically 2/3 pads, so it's been very difficult fishing. A lot of silkweed on the bottom, a lot of silt. It's an old estate lake, it's going back 300 years old, so the silt is a major problem. This is the first time I've been able to access this spring in a fishable manner. It's only fishable with 2 rods. It's going to be short range, maybe 20, 30 yard out. Obviously it's dropping a little bit dark. So I'm going to try and get the rods out now. We're fishing, like I said, 2 rods. I believe there's carp here. I've seen a couple of bits of movement on the water. It's only 3.5 to 4 foot deep. But we've got a big strong wind on. There's also, we've had the first frost just 4 or 5 days ago. It's dropping very cold on the night. I believe it to drop in maybe 5-6 degrees tonight. Then tomorrow, possibly down to 1 degree. We're looking to do 2 nights this week, Tuesday and Thursday. So, but yeah, it's looking all right for a fish down here. The area seems to be a little bit more sheltered than the rest of the lake and the cold wind. And like I say, this is the deeper area. So we're going to be fishing. Been fishing chods over lots of bait, but I think I'm just going to go pop-ups, maybe small bags, and 3 or 4 kilos of bait over. The SLK and DNA is new one, Secret 7. I've taken most of the fish down here so far. Amongst my 3, there's also been the lads have had around about 4 other fish. And a repeat capture of the £14 reel. So I'm gonna get my rods out and see how we go. can probably see, it dropped really dark now. On about half past 6, 7:15. Obviously, because I've never fished this swim before, I've basically had to just do 2 flicks each rod to make sure I'm fishing something clear. The swim's been really bad with pads now for last month or 2 while we've been raking them out. Just managed to rake an area where we can fish. So we know fish do get here. I'm just knocking a couple of pop-up rigs up. Both going on 18mm SLK, which I've just baited up with now. Just put about a kilo out, just spread short. Once I've got the rods out, I'll probably top that up with another half a kilo. You can tell now it started raining. Got no brolly up or anything yet. Sadly, I haven't been as organised as what I normally would be. This is due to me fishing, well, not fishing at the weekend, but running for someone at the singles carp match. And I had the intentions of fishing further up, spot I normally fish, which is much harder. So I'm not confident with the rigs I've got on here, so that's why I'm changing to pop-ups. But it looks like let's get the brolly up. So the log rods are going to be a bit later getting out.